everybody, this week on Up Your Alley, we've got two great recommendations. It's a double creature feature, sort of, for Thanksgiving. I guess this is how we planned it. Should have done these movies around Halloween.
Creature feature.
Yeah, we're talking about the Toxic Avenger, Jake's recommendation for me, and Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is a creature, huh?
Two kind of monster movies we're talking about. We're talking about that. I'm looking at this variety list of the 100 best comedies that Jake turned me on to, and it's the worst thing ever. I've played 2 Game of the Years, and I have thoughts about them. Jake?
Hey, buddy.
What else?
I didn't do that.
Oh, we're in. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The day this comes out will be the day before Thanksgiving. My name is Taylor Egger, and with me, as always, is my best friend, Jake Baggett. Happy Thanksgiving, Jacob.
Happy Thanksgiving, buddy.
How you been?
It's all good.
It's a show where we recommend things to each other. We come back the next week and talk about them and rate them on a scale of 1 to 3 based on how much it's up our alleys. Again, we're talking about Guillermo del Toro's new Frankenstein and the Toxic Avenger, which was out in 2003, apparently, and then there were some distribution issues, but it's on streaming now.
2003?
That's when they made it, 2003.
That doesn't feel right.
Apparently, it premiered at a film festival in 2003. It was in the IMDb trivia.
Yeah, I knew that it had distribution issues. I just didn't know it was that long.
We'll talk about it. It's got Peter Dinklage in it. It's good. Variety.
Yeah.
What are they doing here?
So I just saw that Variety has a top 100 comedies, and I looked at it, and I don't understand what they're going for.
I think the first one that I agree with that should be in the top 100. Okay, first of all, I'm not going to say top 100.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say top 100, because I can't picture that in my head. If you asked me to name 100 of something, I could probably do the first 150 Pokemon. I could rattle off 100. Mm-hmm. Then I could do numbers. Other than that, I probably can't name 100 of anything off the top of my head.
Names. I can name 100 names.
I'd have to struggle. I'd be going
I could do they had a, name 100 women in, 10 minutes or something challenge. I want to do that.
Probably could.
You can't name women in your family. It has to be
famous women?
Like famous women. Yeah.
At one point,
you can't just put it, my mom, my sister.
At one point, I had all the presidents and first ladies memorized.
There you go.
That would be 44.
That's a head up.
Halfway
That's a
there.
leg up. Susan B. Anthony. Let's get this started.
45. So, did I do that math right? Because,
46.
Trump's 47, but he was also 45. Grover Cleveland counted as 2. And then James Buchanan was never married. So I think that's 44 total.
The Bachelor president.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Variety did this list. So I'm going to say, if I say a movie shouldn't be on here, that means I don't think it's in my top 20.
What I would say from a comedy is a movie that makes me laugh more than anything else. You know what I mean?
What was the last good comedy we saw in theaters?
That's a harsh, because people call One Battle After Another a comedy.
There are parts of that were very funny.
Yeah, and parts of that are really funny.
It keeps popping up in my Instagram reels, the clip from that says Leo should win the Oscar just for doing the Mexican whistle and nothing else. When he's talking about the guys, he's like, no para aquí, and he does a little whistle. He's so great. That movie rules. By the way, top of Variety's website, One Battle After Another and Sinners are both coming back to IMAX for 1 week.
I saw that.
I'd go see Sinners in IMAX.
I'd go see Sinners in IMAX.
If it's playing around us, we should go do that.
Sure
All right,
thing.
But number 1, The Naked Gun.
Yeah. I love that movie.
For the record, the old one. That'd be crazy if it was the
if they just threw in the Liam Neeson one.
And everyone's like, they did it. They finally made the best movie.
They cracked the code. It was this year.
A fine movie. Naked Gun is a
really
fine
good.
movie.
I love it.
I don't think the original Naked Gun is my favorite of that style of Leslie Nielsen movies.
I would have to, I don't know.
Spy Hard was great. Dracula Dead and Loving It was funny.
That's a Mel Brooks one.
But he was in it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
talking zany comedy.
I'm talking that range of Leslie Nielsen doing funny stuff.
UHF isn't even on this list.
Alfred Yankovic didn't make this list at all.
That's just, you know what made it on this list? And it's one of my favorite movies.
What's that?
Everything Everywhere All at Once is on here.
Is that a comedy?
That's what I would say.
So I'm assuming they're doing Golden Globes rules where the bear is a comedy.
Where they just put a comedy on it. You can just label it a comedy.
Because number 2, Some Like It Hot. Yes, a funny movie. Jack Lemmon's in a dress and Marilyn Monroe's there. We watched it in film analysis class. It's funny. Is it the second funniest movie ever made? It's
the second best comedy of all time.
I guess if it's 1959 and the whole joke is that guy's in a dress, sure.
I'm laughing until my pants come off and I'm putting a dress on.
Jack Lemmon's wearing makeup. Ha! Look at that.
You wouldn't see a guy do that.
Number 3, Annie Hall.
I just
I've never seen Annie Hall. I don't care about Annie Hall.
I just don't even know. Harold Maude's not on this list.
Number 4, The Great Dictator. I could see Variety making a play on that. It's like, yes, it's Charlie Chaplin. He's making fun of Hitler.
But there's
I've seen it. I don't think it's funnier than The Naked Gun.
There's a video on there about a German expatriate who fled Germany during World War II and made a movie lambasting Hitler. That's on there as well. I want to see that, actually. But Great Dictator is really good. It's actually, I really do enjoy that movie.
And
it's very funny.
Rounding out the top 5, Waiting for Guffman. When I saw Waiting for Guffman was number 5, I told Jake, I was like, that's not the funniest Christopher Guest mockumentary. Yeah. Best in Show is the funniest. And then I would put A Mighty Wind behind that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Best in Show is amazing.
Waiting for Guffman's better than For Your Consideration, but Best in Show is laugh out loud hysterical.
Yeah. And so what do they want in this list?
Right.
When they say quote unquote best, what are they trying to like highlight of the movie?
Even Waiting for Guffman, if you're
Bridget
not just
Jones's
talking about
Diary is number 100.
It is number 100. We talked about that. But Waiting for Guffman, like that's above Spinal Tap?
Spinal Tap is it's formative, it's hilarious, and it's wild that it's where it is on the list.
And then they finally got it right at number 6. Number 6 is Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That's the funniest movie ever made. If you're talking like that, just hands down is a better comedy because it's just a collection of scenes with a loose narrative that is just nothing but funny.
Yeah, you're gonna hate me because that's not the best comedy of all time. Best comedy of all time was, of course, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Okay,
and it's not even on the list.
Yeah,
it doesn't even make the list.
That's insane.
Criminal.
That out of 100 movies, Kung Pao's not on there.
That is the funniest.
Along those lines, is Foot Fist Way on here?
No, Foot Fist Way ain't on there.
I bet Kung Fu Panda's probably on this list somewhere.
No, they didn't.
7
put
is
any
Duck
kids
Soup.
one.
Again, Marx Brothers. 8, Fargo. Not the funniest Coen Brothers movie. Big Lebowski is much funnier than Fargo.
The Measure for Measure, Lady Killers is like their big comedy, I would say.
Yeah, that's closer
like
to
their
a comedy.
slappiest, stickiest comedy.
But Big Lebowski, more influential than Fargo. And funnier than Fargo.
And it's
no one has Fargo posters.
And Big Lebowski is on here.
Yeah, it's number 76, I think.
It's very, very, very low.
And number 10 is Groundhog Day. Not the funniest Bill Murray movie. Just, I don't understand what this list
Ghostbusters
is.
isn't on this list.
Number 14 is Sideways. Sideways is about Paul Giamatti losing his mind and drinking wine.
That sounds great.
It's fine.
I hear it's great.
It's fine. It's Paul Giamatti being the most Paul Giamatti he's ever been.
I just do not know. Like, because I remember we looked at the Eurogamer Top 100 Best Games of All Time, and I felt like that was a far more curated list.
Well, last week we talked about the best Nintendo games of all time, and the top 2 were the new Zeldas.
Yeah. Which also, it just feels like recency bias on some of that stuff.
So number 20 is Superbad. That's like I
would have to honestly agree with that placement.
I say if you said
Walk Hard
Superbad,
isn't on this.
Number 22 is Caddyshack. That's funnier than Groundhog Day. If you're talking about movies involving Bill Murray interacting with rodents, Groundhog Day isn't even the funniest one of those.
Oh, yeah, he's a gopher.
Go for Groundhog. We're splitting hairs here at this point. Subterranean rodents fighting Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day is the funniest movie.
He had his little niche going for a little
He did. And then, like, oh my God, I don't even get these.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel cohesive.
Number 26 is Borat. I don't think I've ever laughed harder in a movie theater than Borat.
That's true.
Actually, I have. I'm going to see if it's on here. Because they have Eddie Murphy Raw on here.
Yeah.
So that's counting as a comedy. Mm-hmm. You know what? I just did a Control F to find it, so I'm not going to scroll through the list. I'm assuming it's not on here. Mm-hmm. Jackass isn't on here.
No.
If you're counting Eddie Murphy Raw as a comedy, one of the 4 Jackass movies has to be in the top funnious movies ever made.
I don't know why people don't put enough
stock in how great Jackass is.
And how really funny
So
Jackass is.
The first Jackass film came out, and it was when they still had a movie theater in town. And I went in with my buddy Matt, and we were both under 17. Or maybe he was 17, it was around then. It was high school age. But we were about the only 2 people in the theater, and I almost threw up from laughing too hard. It's one of the funniest things ever, and it's not in the top 100 comedies. So if you put Borat on there, then clearly it doesn't have to all be scripted.
Like I'm as snooty as a lot more people.
Number 28, Richard Pryor live in concert. You're absolutely right. What are we doing?
So like I showed you. Oh, well, I gave you a video. I don't know if you watched it, but it was Super Bunny Hop's video on playing MGS3 Delta in black and white.
Yeah, it's
and being like in love with MGS3 again after that.
It's in my queue because we did an episode about his MGS3 retrospective.
And he really makes a good argument for me to play Delta.
You should.
Because he's like, it looks beautiful in black and white, and it really does. And he's like, and it makes me play it differently.
Yeah.
And he talks about how you have to play, because he played it in legacy mode with the fixed camera as well.
Yeah.
So he's like, you have to play without knowing what's on the other side sometimes. You have to play.
I've flipped back the legacy camera a couple times. It makes it completely weird.
And he's like, the game was built around just crawling on your belly.
Yeah.
He's like, that's the whole point of the game.
That's all you do.
He's like, you look like a snake. This is the only game where you're snake and you look like a snake.
Yeah.
And it looks incredible. And he's like, and it plays much differently. And I was like, I gotta play Delta, man.
It'll be on sale soon.
He was like, he watched the Street Fighter movie in black and white. He was like,
Raul Julia?
Yeah. And he's like, I don't think I'm ever going to watch it in color again. He's like, it looks fantastic in black and white. He says, the costumes don't look cheap. The costumes or sets do not look cheap. All you really do is pay attention to people's faces and their expressions, and they just are highlighted so well.
Yeah.
With the black and white. And I was like, this dude is snooty.
To close out the list, talking about how good things look in black and white, 94 is Clerks.
Yeah.
Come on.
Only Kevin Smith movie on there? I would have to say sure. Mallrats is I like Mallrats more than Clerks, but
because it's a slapsticky comedy.
Yeah.
Clerks is his best movie, probably. Yes. No, Dogma's probably his best movie.
Dogma's probably his best movie, yeah.
Or maybe Red State's. He's got good.
Yeah,
he's
Red
good
State's
filmmaking.
really good.
I'm just saying, 94 is Clerks. Like that's a fucking groundbreaking comedy. I'm done with this list. This list is
it's really weird, right?
Garbage.
So what I'm saying
that's one of the worst. I'm going to scroll.
What I want to say is
that's that low. Rocky Horror is number 79.
Yes, that was really weird too. So like I have a big affinity towards movies and stuff.
Wet Hot American Summer's 83.
Yes. See, and that's what I'm saying. It's way too low.
83.
That one is influential and hilarious. So I don't understand why it's not higher up.
Oh my god!
What are they looking for, and what do they want?
Everything Everywhere All at Once is 87, which is one click higher than Anchorman.
Yeah,
at 88. I liked Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Anchorman?
It's not a better comedy than Anchorman. It's not a better comedy than Clerks.
It's one of my favorite movies.
It makes you think.
It's not as funny as Anchorman.
It's not as funny as Clerks.
So weird.
What a weird fucking list.
I don't understand why the word comedy means to people. We have to go back.
Do you think words have meanings?
Yes.
You should do
Golden Globes ruin people's minds.
You should do a Matt Walsh style documentary called "What Is a Comedy?" and go talk to like variety
Put on
people.
A gigantic, awful beard
just
and
be
just
like,
stare at people.
So what is a comedy to you? And be like, well, a comedy could be this. And be like, see, I got it.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're talking about.
At the end of the movie, I just asked my wife, and she says, "Sit down and watch Bridget Jones' Diary with me."
It's the 100 best comedy ever made. Do you think these legacy companies are just putting out these lists to get clicks?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I'm clicking on it. I will say this, also, in their defense, it's one page. It's not like click on this and then click on that.
At least those days of the internet is over.
I mean, the Rolling Stone list did that last week.
But we're at the point in internet where it's about engagement.
I guess.
So they will just put stuff up.
Let's go to the comment section.
And I don't care.
Austin Powers is... Oh, my God.
Austin Powers is too low.
One of the funniest movies ever.
Yes.
Let's see who I agree with.
It's just crazy.
Robert W. Burnett said, no mention of My Cousin Vinny. Also a legit hilarious movie.
Joe Dirt's not on this list.
I love Joe Dirt.
Everybody does. This is what I'm saying.
Speaking of Pesci, Home Alone's not on here.
Everybody, that's insane, right?
Right.
Everybody is embarrassed about what their favorite... Yeah, Elf is on there. Everybody's embarrassed about what their comedy is of choice. It's like, and I have no choice because I look like me. So I can love what I want out loud easily.
Buddy, if you said what's his favorite comedy, I would say probably Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
Just on vibes.
Yeah.
And I'd be right.
Yeah.
And it's got fucking what's his name talking as a can of vegetables.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Number 37 is The Princess Bride. I say that's a fair for comedy.
Yeah.
If you're just talking about movies, it's my favorite movie of all time. Is The Princess Bride.
Yeah. This is... Well, like bring up Eurogamer again. It felt like it wasn't trying to be insulting.
Yeah.
It felt like they was like, we sat down and we thought about it hard. We had a pin-up board and we were just going crazy, just moving things up and down.
You remember our 100th episode where we tried to make all the list?
Yeah.
And we were picked out like what our favorite whatever was.
Yeah.
Go back and listen to the 100th episode, folks, if you haven't. But I feel like we had more of an insightful discussion.
Yeah.
Like there should have been fucking war.
I need to read it.
And it depends on how many people made this list. But if someone says, I don't believe everyone's like, all right, we're doing the 100 best comedies. And everyone said, well, I mean, 1 and 2, it's a toss up between Naked Gun and Some Like It Hot, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, of course. Now we're just arguing which one's first.
Yeah. It just doesn't feel natural.
No. I
Because-
don't think anyone, if I went out and did fucking Family Feud, said 100 people on the board, what's the greatest comedy of all time? And you said Some Like It Hot, Steve Harvey would look at you with a stupid look on his face and go, he said Some Like It Hot. He said Some Like It Hot. And he'd make fun of you.
like a wild man.
Yeah. God damn it. This is the dumbest fucking list. Speaking
Just
of dumb,
doesn't feel right.
Speaking of dumb fucking lists, let's keep this train going. Over the past week, I have played 2 Game of the Year nominees.
Yeah.
Since last week when they all came out.
I know one that you played.
Yeah.
Because you told me you were playing it.
I told you the other one. I
You did?
downloaded Hades 2.
Oh, yes, you did show me that.
So I downloaded Hades 2. I've been playing that on my Nintendo Switch. I was hesitant on that just because I wasn't sure how it would run. But then everyone online was just like, it runs fine on the Switch one. Like, don't even worry about it.
Yeah, it's not demanding.
And I played 6 hours of Claire Obscura.
Not enough.
It might be enough.
No, it's not enough.
It might be enough.
No, it's not even close to enough. 20 hours, and then you can quit.
Okay, I'll tell you where I'm at in Claire Obscura. I just got out, and these are all, if people don't know what this game is about, it's a very French RPG.
It's wonderful.
It's aggressively French.
Yeah. Which
Made by
I
the
think is
French,
wonderful.
Which is fine. I just got out of the paintbrush village, and now a giant clown needs to go with me to find his rock.
Esquier?
So he can fly me across the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's what's going on in this game.
Okay, so you should give it another 4 or 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't like Esquier and his
He was very funny.
his turtle-like
His turtle
neighbor?
neighbor. Yes. It was very cute.
I loved him. I love Esquier.
It was entertaining. Here's what I don't like about Claire Obscure. 1, the lore, they just drop you in.
Yeah,
They're
that's
like,
fine.
none of this. In the first 30 minutes of this game, they give you a quick little battle tutorial, which they have to do every time they add another character because every character's battle is different.
Which I like.
I enjoy that. It's not like Pokemon where it's just like click a, it does
some
this,
people
it does
are-
this, whatever.
Yeah, weak to this.
And
Some
it
people
keeps
do
the
that.
battle engaging a little bit. And then everyone's like, hey, we got to go fight the paintress. And then the paintress is far away and she changes the number on a tree. And then your girlfriend turns into flowers
Yeah, she dies.
because there's something called the gommage, which people at a certain age die.
is-
And you're in weird fake fairy France.
Expedition. It started as a
clocks
tree
down from-
with 100.
Right. I'm
And it
getting
just
that
kept-
vibe. Counting down.
And just kept counting down. And then people started disappearing at that age, and they were like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
They're like, I guess we have to go and see what's over there.
Okay.
So the people of the age that are coming up are the ones that are going to go over and see if they can stop it. That's the thing.
And then your random 16-year-old friend goes as well.
She is along for the ride.
Yep, she's there.
She's there to document as well.
The battle's
She's
fine.
Gustav's apprentice.
The battle's fine. I did like, so Charlie Cox, better known as Daredevil, he got nominated for the Game Awards for Best Acting.
Best voice actor, I suppose.
Whatever, yeah. But he flat out said, I didn't do the motion capture.
Yeah.
Like, that guy should get the award. I'm
And
like,
I would have to agree.
Good for Charlie Cox.
The acting in the game is
yeah.
it's some of the best acting I've ever seen in a video
He
game.
just did the voice. The guy who did the acting looks like Robert Pattinson in The Lighthouse. And it's distracting that he sounds like Daredevil and looks like Batman. Yeah, it's just fine.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
not
can
for you,
understand that it's
is what
not
I
for
would
me.
say.
I've tried it. It's
But
okay.
It is beautiful. It's extremely beautiful.
Some of the areas are very hard to navigate and there's no mini map. So I was running around like this forest trying to get out. Couldn't find my
Do
way
you
out.
like Dark Souls?
I like Elden Ring. I didn't
Okay.
really play Demon Souls.
Okay.
I downloaded the Demon Souls remake.
I would say that they do what Dark Souls did pretty well, which is you get a sense of the landscape after a while for
Yeah.
the level that you're in.
Yeah, but then you go to this
But that's
weird
like what they
mini
want
map
for it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Overworld.
I'll play it a little bit more. Hades 2, I downloaded that last night. I probably got about 3 hours in. I beat the first little mini boss, and I'm getting through. I've got 2 weapons unlocked. Here's what throws me off about Hades 2. When right now, my game of the year is probably still toss up between Split Fiction and Ghost of Yotei. I haven't played the new game plus of Ghost of Yotei. That might put it over the edge. Hades 2 is to Hades 1 what Ghost of Yotei was to Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
It's very slightly tweaked.
Different story.
Different story.
I like how they kept the the descension, I suppose, where you're going down level by level, but they also have the ascension part, which is like more like choose your direction that you want to go.
What I'm saying is it's not breaking new ground in the gameplay loop.
No.
Like it's
and new weapons basically.
It's more of what I would call a straight sequel.
Yeah.
Like it's the same as like between God of War and God of War Ragnarok.
There's a new sequel out. Oh, I don't know if it's in early access or it's just straight up out. But there's a game that I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
But now the sequel looks like it's actually like my jam, which is Moonlighter.
No idea.
Moonlighter is a game where you're a dungeon crawler by day. You're going through dungeons, killing monsters, picking up loot so that you can fill up your store and sell it for money.
That's fun.
It was... both sides didn't feel as engaging to me.
Yeah.
But it was a good game, but it's not my style. But this one... It going from a pixel game to a 3D game.
So it's kind of like Dredge, but you're dungeon crawler. Or not Dredge, but Dave the Diver.
Maybe a little bit like
instead
Dave
of running a sushi restaurant, you're running
just
a shop.
running a little shop.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I would say check out Moonlighter too, because it's looking like it's in 3D. It looks very kinetic now, which is like...
That's fun.
That's what I want. That's what I want to see.
But, yeah, if people said like Ghost of Yotei, like, oh, it's just like more of Ghost of Tsushima, I'm like, well, Hades 2 is more of just Hades. I haven't played Silksong. It looks like it's more of just Hollow Knight.
So
like
crazy. But yeah, sure.
But what I'm saying is like, as far as new games, I'm like, yeah, then I guess I got to go Clair Obscur because that's a new thing.
Yeah, that's what I would want. I always weigh the new stuff more.
We said this last year. There needs to be a category for best remake.
Yeah.
And there probably should be a category, I guess.
Best sequel.
Best sequel.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have a category for indie debut, which is different than indie game.
Yeah.
So, like, why don't you have a category for best remake if you have best indie and best indie debut?
Yeah.
Because I think best remake probably would go to Metal Gear Solid.
You think so, huh?
I mean, I can't think of any other remakes off the top of my head.
Yeah, me neither.
That one you played, the crazy techno game.
Crazy techno game.
You sent me a thing for it. I almost downloaded it.
Oh, the Eternal Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, that came out in 2019.
Oh, well, you know what I mean.
But that game was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
the hell out of that.
I guess Clair Obscur is best. I'm going to try one more game of the year after I get through Thanksgiving. I'm already behind on my prep on Thanksgiving. There's chicken stock on the stove that I need to make peanut soup with tonight, and I have to make cookies. It's a busy couple days for me. But I think I'm going to try Kingdom Come Deliverance too.
Yeah, I want to try that. I haven't played that yet.
Funnish.
I enjoyed what I had of Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah.
I couldn't get immersed in it the way that the game wanted me to.
You
start off way, way too weak to do anything fun.
There are my style of gamers that have said Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is fine.
And it feels more like your style. Well, also, it competes with the Witcher 3 style of game where you're kind of just left to your own device.
Because I kind of like a little like crafting game and like a little RPG like that. Because I like the PAL world. I like No Man's Sky and stuff like that, which is kind of like an RPG where you're building up a character and everything.
Yeah.
But you know who was saying Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is right? Is comedian Shane Gillis. He says that game rules.
Then I'm off.
He seems like a decent guy.
He's not a TM gamer.
No, but he loves his favorite game last year was Mountain Blade 2, Bannerlord. Like, he likes weird games.
Mountain Blade is a fantastic franchise. I haven't played Bannerlord. I heard it wasn't good.
What I'm saying is he has very specific taste in games.
But
he says Kingdom Come 2 is amazing.
Mountain Blade Warband, on the other hand, that game is fantastic. I besieged a castle. Not many games allow you to besiege a place.
If you're looking for something to do... Oh, my God. IMDb just gave me an ad for Wicked for Good. I forgot I saw that.
There's a Star Wars mod for that game. Warband, so that you can play it like you're in your little Star Wars world.
There's a Star Wars mod for everything. I love it. Did you see Wicked for Good?
No, I haven't yet.
It's fine.
I hear, it's like you can't. They just did the crescendo in the first part, and now the second part is them being like, "Oh, we got to try and live up to that."
Here's the deal: you and I were both theater kids.
Mm-hmm.
Every theater kid is like, oh, it's a movie made by theater kids, and we're finally doing theater kid stuff, yada, yada, yada. They split it into two, and everyone knows the second half of the musical is just like, all right, everyone just went and peed. They got another drink. They're going to come back in. We're going to blow through the rest of the story and catch it up. That shouldn't be another 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah,
after a 3 hour movie.
Yeah, Defying Gravity is your
that's Do You Hear the People Sing?
your denouement.
That's a freaking music of the night. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's the one that everybody walks away being like,
Right.
that was incredible. And then you're like,
The songs in the
we're not
second
going to do that. Yeah,
aren't as good. And also, some of it was just like, they didn't. Eventually, they're going to do this. Probably next year, they'll do it as a double feature where they sell it in movie theaters like that.
No.
They could have used a little bit of a recap because they just jump you right in and like they don't explain anyone's motivation.
Hot damn.
So the story was set up that
since you see it in
that
theaters.
people just saw these characters 15 minutes ago, not last year, and then jump back into the second act of the musical. You know what I mean? Because people's motivations are just like there.
That's pretty fun.
And the music, it's not that
It's
the music's
not that
bad.
Wicked's bad.
No,
Yeah.
it's not that the music is bad. It's just these songs aren't as good.
We're saying the same thing.
All the bangers were in the first act.
Yes, the Defying Gravity is your banger, and then you're like, hey, come back. We don't have as good a song
No.
as that, but
No. They're just singing about how much they like each other at the end.
are they at least as good as Popular? No. No. That's our second best song.
Popular's the best song on that soundtrack.
That's my favorite one. But Defying Gravity, that's their big one. That's their.
Kristen Chenoweth is a delight in
I
anything she
absolutely
does.
adore her.
She's in 3 seasons of The West Wing. Another reason you should
Oh
watch
wow,
The West Wing.
That is the biggest argument you've had for The West Wing I've heard yet.
Allison Janney and Richard Schiff and Bradley Whitford are not enough.
Kristen Chenoweth.
And the Illuminated
She's
Man
so
himself.
funny, and she is so great.
She's fantastic.
Yes.
She's a sprightly little woman.
When she showed up as in her cameo,
Yeah.
and the wickedly talented.
I knew you were going to do it.
I got to it before you could.
Idina Menzel. Oh, Idina
Adele
Menzel.
Dazeem.
Did you see the bag she just signed?
No.
Her, Josh Gad, and Kristen Bell, Frozen 3 and 4, all getting 60 mil each.
Unnecessary.
God, like that
Music
Moana
is
trailer.
nothing to these people.
That Moana trailer I sent you, how bad that looks.
If you sent them $58 million, they wouldn't notice. You know what I mean?
I feel Idina Menzel would. Kristen Bell, probably not as much. Like, that's the most money Idina Menzel and Josh Gad have ever seen. They're theater
You know
people.
what I did?
What's that?
I watched Murder on the Orient Express, the Ken Burns one.
No,
not Ken
Kenneth
Burns.
Branagh?
Kenneth Branagh.
I
want to see the American Revolution documentary. It's in
Dude,
my head.
I'm 2 episodes into American Revolution.
Yeah? Is it kicking off?
They are like, they have like the voiceovers and everything like that.
Yeah.
And as soon as it comes in, and I'm like, I know that voice. I'm like, is that fucking Paul Giamatti doing John Adams again?
Ooh.
And he does the voice of John Adams. I'm like, so he's just John Adams. Whenever we need John Adams, they just call Giamatti.
That's great.
I love it.
I love Ken Burns, man. But yes, I watched his Poirot, Murder on the Orient Express.
I heard Gal Gadot is insufferable in that movie.
She wasn't in this one.
Was she not?
No.
Oh, that was Death of the Nile.
Death of the Nile.
That she
Yeah,
was
I haven't
in.
seen
That's
that.
right. How was Orient Express?
I really enjoyed it. I can see why people didn't, because Kenneth Branagh is a big, pretentious character.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Well, that's just him.
Yeah, exactly.
His Hamlet was great.
That's what I'm saying. When he chews the scenery so much.
Yeah.
But I just can't stop watching him. I love it.
Kenneth Branagh in Harry Potter 2 was the first casting where I was like aware of the source material and like following casting.
Yeah.
And knew who he was. And they're like, he's cast as Gilderoy Lockhart. And I was like, nailed it. Like that, as like in 10th grade or however old I was like, oh yeah, that's perfect for him.
I think it's also because we know Branagh a little bit better than a lot of people.
He's great.
He's like, he casted himself as Shakespeare in movie about Shakespeare being like, I'm a tortured genius.
He did the good Much Ado About Nothing as well.
Yes, he did.
And Midsummer.
And Henry V.
He loves a good Shakespeare.
He wants to be the best thespian. And I think he did a great job.
Yeah.
And Josh Gad's in it. And that was the first time I watched Josh Gad. And I was like, this isn't annoying at all.
Book of Mormon, he's great.
Oh, I have no doubt. I haven't seen it, though.
Yeah. They'll never make that movie. All right. Speaking of movies they were never going to make. We should probably get into the recommendations.
Damn, dude. What a good one, though.
What a good run.
What a good transition, though.
Frankenstein.
Yeah. You want to start there?
Yeah, let's start with Frankenstein.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. It was on it's still on Netflix. It's a Netflix thing. So I recommended this to Jake because I knew he wanted to watch it. I know he loves Guillermo del Toro. He recommended The Shape of Water to me before.
Yep. Which I love.
My favorite Guillermo del Toro are still the 2 Hellboy movies. I maintain out of every superhero, Hellboy is the only one that does not have a bad movie. Every Hellboy movie is a good movie.
Yeah, people really.
You haven't seen the David Harbour one, have you?
No.
Okay.
But
you saw Crooked Man.
Mila Jovovich talked about it, and I like what she said. She's like, every movie I'm in is a cult classic. She's like, Can't
argue with that.
Yeah, she's like, the opinion's going to turn around eventually, and people are going to be like, this is actually a good movie.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, all right, she's in.
So it's on Netflix. It's got Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein, Jacob Elordi, better known as the tall boy from Euphoria, and he was also in that movie with Sabrina Carpenter's ex-boyfriend, where they're British and it's a sex movie.
No, Naked Gun,
Saltburn.
Naked Pistol.
Saltburn. Apparently, it's a very horny Barry Kagan.
No, yeah.
I don't know. Didn't see it. But regardless, he's in this with Christoph Waltz shows up, and it's just very good. One of the Skarsgårds, I think. I think it's a Skarsgård.
Really?
Or another Skarsgård adjacent dude.
Who?
The ship captain. Isn't that a Skarsgård?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think so. But he was good.
I think it's a Skarsgård.
I enjoyed him.
Regardless, so Guillermo del Toro apparently wanted to make this movie for years and years and years. He's always wanted to make a Frankenstein. He's talked about it. He's kind of the perfect person to make a Frankenstein.
He's a great choice. I was excited to see what he would do with Frankenstein.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Mikkelsen, not a Skarsgård, as the ship captain.
Okay.
Mads Mikkelsen's the other Mikkelsen. Lars Mikkelsen. So, yeah, it's more faithful to the book than other adaptations.
I wouldn't know.
Changes it up a little bit, but it still has the 3-story arc where it's the story of what's happening, and then it's Frankenstein's story, and then it's the monster's story, and then it goes back out. That's the framing device in the original novel as well.
I didn't know that.
I thought Jake would like this just because it's super Guillermo del Toro. He apparently, and we'll talk about this a little bit later, he was given pretty much free reign by Netflix. Said, do whatever you want. The monster was originally supposed to be, I found this out, Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
But he had to cancel for scheduling things, so they got Jacob Elordi instead. I think he does a great job. I think Oscar Isaac's great. Charles Dance plays Frankenstein's father for a little bit. He's always great.
Yeah, sure.
Mia Goth plays Frankenstein's mom and his love interest.
Yeah.
Which is...
She was the mom, too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Very strange, but
kind
of plays into the
it makes sense.
narrative of the whole thing.
She was wonderful.
Yes.
She was incredible in this movie. She was a standout.
Yeah, Mia Goth crushed it.
Yeah, absolutely crushed it. I think about Mia Goth a lot because I remember that extra who was like, I'm going to sue Mia Goth because she walked in on me.
Oh, yeah.
in the bathroom. And he was like, and I don't lock the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah, I don't do that.
That was a weird little side story for a while.
He was just trying to get ahead of it.
Why not? But yeah, so what'd you think? It's real sets. There's a lot of craft work, as always.
It was incredibly beautiful. Yeah. The colors were amazing. Yeah. The sets were beautiful. Everything was
biggest
beautiful.
screen you can watch this on. This is Netflix. Do not watch it on your phone.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome how beautiful it was. There was moments after moments where it felt like a brush painting. Mm-hmm. And
that's what he was going for.
It was great.
So we talked about this with a painting last week. And I was like, oh, that's funny because Guillermo del Toro talks about how he frames this like a lot of Renaissance paintings.
Yeah.
Like he, had full thing with like the reds going through it and the color. There's parts in Victor's laboratory where he has bodies like cut open. And I'm just like, God damn it, Guillermo del Toro had so much fun on this set. He's like, we just need a body split open with like the spine and a bunch of pins coming out.
Making gore or just look very
stylized.
Well, just like really gross. He does a good gross.
Yeah.
Like as naturally gross as that stuff should look.
Yeah, and it's this hyper realization he does as well.
On top of like 10% cartoony. When some people get thrown around, their head pops a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, goodness. He does it really well. I don't know. He hits just enough where you're like, that's shocking.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it's a 3. It's a wonderful
I
movie.
thought Oscar Isaac was great.
He's incredible.
He's such a good actor.
And what's that other guy's name?
Jacob Elordi.
No, the other guy. Jacob Elordi was great.
Christoph Waltz?
Christoph Waltz was
Always
wonderful
good.
to show up.
Yeah.
This movie was, an absolute treat.
So Guillermo del Toro said in interviews that for so long he didn't want to make Frankenstein because he said, once I make it, then I've made it. And I can't think about making it anymore.
Yeah, sure.
And I was like, that's fucking adorable. And he apparently said the same thing about Pinocchio. His Pinocchio, everyone loved as well.
I really need to watch that.
Yeah. I mean, he's just such a filmmaker. And the fact that Netflix gave him carte blanche to be like, you want to do a fucking Frankenstein? Go for it.
He gives the flair for the dramatic that movies should have.
Yeah.
I don't like... Well, I do... There's a place for, like, realistic dialogue and emotion in movies, but there's also a place for beautifully stylized and dramatic performances and prose that people just aren't doing anymore, that Guillermo del Toro at least does it so well that it's just captivating just to listen to people talk to each other.
Another fun bit of trivia that you would like. Guillermo del Toro is a long-standing friend and admirer of video game creator Hideo Kojima.
Oh, yeah, I know
and
this.
even plays a Frankenstein-like character named Deadman in Death Stranding.
Yes, he does.
In the film, Del Toro returns the favor by including a shot that is identical to one from Death Stranding when the camera travels inside the creature
Yeah,
that he receives.
very true. Yeah.
Ripped it from Kojima. It's just like, hey, buddy, I see you.
Yeah,
we both
that's
get to
just
do the
them
thing we
being
want
like,
to do.
hey, let's do this.
Yeah.
I was like, is this coming out the butt? But it was, I was like, is this going to come out the butt?
It might.
I was on the edge of my seat if it was going to happen.
Yeah.
No, it's... Jacob Elordi was wonderful in this.
I thought...
Maybe I don't know enough about Frankenstein, but what I enjoyed about it is you could tell that this is just about, creation in itself,
creation and also parenthood and just
nobody's ever asked to be born,
Right.
So how do you expect people to act the way that you want them to?
The monster's a lot more sympathetic in...
And the way that he should be, because he's like trying to show him the wonders and beauty of the world, and then he's like, and I'm going to lock you in the basement and like don't do anything, and also if you act up I have to hit you. And it's like, of course I'm not going to respect you or anything. It was with Mia Goth when because he was like getting pissed off because he's like, he can just say Victor over and over again. He's
and
like,
he says Elizabeth.
Yeah, well she says
Like, you talking about my fucking woman?
Yeah.
Right now?
He says she says, well, maybe you are the entire world to him.
Yeah.
She's just like, you're not giving any sympathy towards him.
Yeah.
And you expect anything from him. It's definitely about rearing a child.
Yeah.
Or just how much, who we are affects the next generation.
In ways that we don't even realize that we're doing it.
Yes, exactly. He's thinking he's doing the right thing but he also doesn't see it as a person,
Yeah.
And like
You're not your own thing. You're my creation.
Yeah.
So you should be doing what I want you to do.
There's like the it was coming together for me when he was harvesting lightning, and it's just this long probing silver rod that's shooting down a very gigantic hole to deliver its lightning into this body to give it life.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh yeah, he's just basically giving birth to a creature.
And it was written by Mary Shelley when she was in her late teens, I think, when she started writing it.
She was like super young.
Yeah. She created basically fucking science fiction. Yeah. And what's funny is they have at the end, Victor says, he quotes from the poem Ozymandias, the I am Ozymandias, King of Kings, which is written by Percy Shelley, Mary Shelley's husband. So I'm like, oh, so
damn,
Percy Shelley exists in
That's
the world.
Hard line too, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Ozymandias is awesome.
It's the whole crux of Watchmen. Like, that's why it's like you read that poem and you're like, holy fuck. Like, it's a short little poem, but it is a punch.
It's a very sweet story.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
Another reason I want to talk to you about this is we've talked a lot about we don't understand how these streaming networks have so much money and why they throw so much money at things. This was in theaters for 3 weeks, which is the minimum for awards eligibility.
Yeah.
That's why they put it in. Apparently, it's total domestic gross at the box office.
Speaking of, I think Wake Up Dead Man is in theaters right now.
It is, before it comes on Netflix.
Please, I want to go see that, please.
In theaters?
Yeah, absolutely. I have watched all of them in theaters.
Have you really?
Yes.
I haven't seen any of them in theaters.
I love these movies. And I definitely want to see this.
Is that why you watched Poirot?
No. I just watched that
I mean,
because
that's what
Well, yeah,
Benoit Blanc's kind of the modern day Poirot.
I just went to my buddy's house,
Oh.
and I was like, I'm in the mood for a good mystery
Because you're thinking about how
because
much
we
you
were
want to
talking
see
about
Wake Up Dead Man.
Dead Man, Wake Up Dead Man.
This movie grossed $130,000 in theaters.
Right.
Cost $120 million to make.
Yeah.
Is it worth it for these companies for us to be giving them $8 a month if once a year they throw us a movie like this?
It's never worth it. I'm going to say that right out loud.
Yeah. How much do you think this would have made in theaters if it was like a big? Because 130, you're talking like that's a Marvel movie.
This would have been another Pan's Labyrinth. You know what I mean? It would have been a darling.
I think if this movie came out 15 years ago before streaming, it would have not done well in theaters and then done really well on DVD, like every other Guillermo del Toro movie.
It'll be a movie that everybody would need to watch.
Yeah. I think his
afterwards.
highest grossing movie is probably Hellboy.
Yeah, definitely. But that has the franchise backing of it.
I mean, and even a smaller franchise.
Yeah, that's true. I was about to say it's like a big conglomerate.
Oh, shit. No, I forgot. He made Pacific Rim.
Oh, yes. That movie kicks ass.
Pacific Rim. I mean, that was him having fun, too. That was just...
He makes Pacific Rim. He makes Frankenstein. This dude can do it all, baby.
Let's watch... I never got to see Pacific Rim in theaters. I went to go see Pacific Rim in theaters.
Yeah.
And I was when they still had the movie theater in Manassas. And I went there, and I was like, hey, can we get 2 for Pacific Rim? I was going with a girl. And they're like, the movie theater's flooded.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so are you just showing it on like a different theater? They're like, no, we don't think so. Like, you want to go see something else? We're like, no.
They're not going to show it at any other
We want to
place.
see Pacific Rim.
This was the time when I was hanging out with one of my buddies, and we would go see movies, and we would get so like pumped after Pacific Rim that we would just punch each other while we were walking back to the car. We were just like,
it's just live action rock and sock and robots. Well, not live action, but you know what I mean. No, I forgot. Hellboy is the 5th highest grossing Guillermo del Toro film.
Damn.
It's Pacific Rim, Shape of Water.
Nice.
Hellboy 2, that makes sense.
Sure, yeah.
And above Hellboy, Blade 2. I forgot he directed Blade 2 as well. Blade 2 is fucking great.
Guillermo del Toro makes great movies, man.
Pan's Labyrinth, Crimson Peak, yeah.
I like The Devil's Backbone. I like Kronos a lot. I fell in love with him after Pan's Labyrinth. That movie was so sweet and beautiful.
Yeah.
And he has like this affinity towards monsters and the monsters being sympathetic characters.
He's the perfect guy to make it.
And exactly. And I think this approach, even if I have no clue, I've never read Frankenstein, how like close to the book it is.
There's difference in characters. Like the whole Christoph Waltz character doesn't exist in the book. They made that up. It's closer to that book than Wicked is to the book Wicked.
I like with the old man, old man talking about how he took a man's life one time, and like he's been living with that ever since. Oh, I think it was the old man that was like, it's forgiveness that lets you set your soul free.
Yeah,
he's like, it's everything else that keeps you bound to, misery.
Yeah.
And then at the end, it felt like a relief at that part where they have their conversation.
Yeah.
I was like, this is such a beautiful moment. And the way that, it ends so sweet and wonderful.
The ending is, okay, so this is the ending of the book. In the book, Victor tries to make a bride, the bride of Frankenstein.
Yes.
Doesn't work out, ends up scrapping the whole project. Creature gets pissed at him, that's why he's chasing him all the way. At the end, Victor dies, and the creature, instead of like having this little like whole wrapping things up and actually being like, maybe I can move on with the world, he's just like, all right, I'm gonna go burn myself.
Yeah,
and the ship captain's like, where he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go set myself on fire and die, which would have been a bummer after we got to see a little more growth.
Yeah,
but I mean,
this is something because.
And also, the book's 140 years old. If you want to change the ending, change the ending.
There's a big thing to say about forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
For how you feel about how somebody treated you. That's one of the hardest feelings to get over.
With the monster, it does do a good job of like him coming to grips with, yes, I'm mad at this person for what they did, but what they did isn't my fault.
Yes.
Like, yes, what they did was wrong, but it's not my fault.
Yeah, there's no vengeance to be had.
Right.
Because what they did doesn't mean anything to them.
Right.
Perfect. So I have to let go.
Also, it was Victor's wedding in the book. It wasn't his brother's.
Oh, yeah.
And his
did he have a brother?
His dad wasn't in the book.
Yeah.
And they gave him a little more of a backstory as a little foppish young lad.
Yeah. It was the kid from The Monkey.
Was it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Pretty fun, huh?
Good job, the monkey. What a great movie. All right, we got to talk about Toxic Avenger.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
You go for it. It's your fucking wreck, man.
It's a Toxic Avenger. I have wanted to see this for a while. I remember hearing that it hit distribution problems.
The trailer came out in 2023. I remember seeing it with Peter Dinklage, and I'm just like, nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was like, cool. Like a Toxic Avenger for new generation. That's a great idea.
So I never saw the original Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
I did in the 90s, since everything in the 90s became a kids show. There was a kids show called Toxic Crusaders, which was just a Saturday morning cartoon. Like, it was on like after the real Ghostbusters and shit like that.
Toxic had his own cartoon.
I had fucking action figures.
Absolutely.
Like I remember you put it was like when things could change color, and that was like the newest technology. Probably gave us all cancer in the plastics or whatever. But like, throw this plastic in your hot bathtub and it'll change color. I'm like, that's not going to seep into your skin and give you issues for the rest of your life. Like, they never say that now.
No, it wouldn't be toxic. It's Toxic Avenger, not toxic.
Now you have to use a stainless steel straw because it might hurt a turtle somewhere down the line. But back then, it's like, boil some water and throw this plastic in there while you're naked. Everything's probably fine for your children.
Line somewhere.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's the most Alex Jones thing I have ever heard you say.
He's been on a tear lately.
Has he? I'm sure he's going crazy.
Ooh, buddy, he's borderline.
There's no way he's not going to visit Valhalla.
Alex Jones is trying to figure out his best way to go, and it might come up with your recommendation for next week.
Yeah.
You got a fun one next week, buddy. Let's talk about Toxic Avenger. Peter Dinklage, he's working at a chemical company. Kevin Bacon's the leader of like this fake tech company.
Yeah.
It's super stylized. The vibes it gave me right off the bat, weirdly, was Little Shop of Horrors.
Batman Forever.
A lot of Batman Forever, but Little Shop of Horrors, where it's like, this town is horrible, and horrible things happen all the time. It's a lot more violent than that. Well, I guess people are eaten by plants in Little Shop of Horrors. So. But you know what I mean?
But this thing is
graphic.
Yes.
But it gave me that vibes, and I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Like, this is a hard 3. Like,
great.
So fun.
I would have to agree.
Here's the deal. This movie should be on the 100 best comedies of all time. Because this was a fucking delight.
Yeah. There are so many funny parts in this movie.
So funny. Kevin
Peter
Bacon
Dinklage
as a bad guy.
Great choice for the Toxic Avenger.
He was never in the makeup.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't have.
Did you know that?
I wouldn't have doubted that.
So Peter Dinklage plays the character version of it. So the director, because I always like to do a little deep dive on the IMDb trivia, the writer-director, Macon Blair, he says that Peter Dinklage filmed all the human parts, and then just on a soundstage, Peter Dinklage acted out the rest of the movie, and that footage exists somewhere.
That's wonderful.
Then there was an actress whose name is, let's give her credit, Luisa Guerrero. She put on the makeup, pounds and pounds of makeup every day.
Wow.
She memorized Peter Dinklage's performance, acted it out as he did, and then Peter Dinklage came in afterwards and put the voice over top of that.
That's awesome.
So Dinkles acted it. She came in and acted Dinkles, and then he came in and did Dinkles' voice over her acting like Dinkles. Like, it's fantastic.
A lot to put into a performance.
Worth it.
But it was absolutely worth it
every step of the way.
There was
also, you're not getting Dinkles in that makeup.
Yeah,
He's not doing that anymore.
I didn't know what to expect from this movie. I just wanted to see what something influenced by trauma would look like.
Yeah.
You know, without being trauma. And I'm happy to report that it was exactly what I was hoping for.
You're a big trauma guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course. Look at me. But
Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah.
Trauma.
It's over the top gory, like crazy gory. And there's a
funny gory.
Yes. And there's
the best.
private parts that are shown.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's exactly what you do when you're making a trauma movie.
Yeah, it's nudity and violence.
There's cute little nods to trauma movies.
Yeah,
like
that's in the list. It's like, oh, this is a nod to Class of Nukem High.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
we're gonna nuke them.
Great.
Yeah,
I'm sure that is.
Yeah, it was me also going, oh.
Kevin Bacon as the villain in this is fantastic.
Kevin Bacon in his twilight years of acting is just having a great ass time.
No, the person that's having a great ass time in this movie is Elijah Wood.
Yes,
Elijah Wood plays.
He was the big selling point for me.
He's a weird little guy with weird hair, and he's just like weird.
He looks like the Penguin a little bit,
little penguin, like DeVito Penguin.
Yeah,
and Elijah Wood is very similar in a way to Mr. Daniel Radcliffe in that the early 2000s, they made a lot of money and now they just do fun things, whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Like Daniel Radcliffe's on Broadway And like he did, like right after Harry Potter, he's like, I'm going to get naked and hang out
Yeah.
with this horse on stage. And people are like, oh shit.
Everybody remembers that.
That's awesome. Elijah Wood, same way. He's like, I don't need to work, but if something fun happens, I want to do that. I can see Elijah Wood looking at this and he's like, oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to put on weird makeup and be like a squirrely little dude and hang out with this fake rock band that kills people.
But it was exactly what I wanted. It was
Perfect. Yeah, it's a great
movie
movie.
that it's seeped in cynicism for every type of establishment that there could be.
Yeah.
And that's extremely fun to me. You know, you can see where I get it from.
Yeah.
And
It's so far up your alley.
it's well acted and just hilarious.
Yeah.
I feel like a part of the production I feel like a distribution deal was like, they were like, we need to add more jokes in ADR.
So, that's something I want to talk to you about. There are a lot of off-screen jokes that
Yes.
were very Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Like, it sounded like they were ADR. Like, so after Toxie, like, the first guy is, like, shaking down an old lady, and Toxie rips his arm off, like, doesn't know his own strength, whatever.
Yeah.
Very funny. The guy was like, is that my arm? Like,
Yeah.
just that kind of humor. And then off-screen, I started laughing hysterically because some guy's like, it's a demon. And then someone else goes, it's a fiend. And then someone goes, those are the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't see those people, so it was just voiced in afterwards. I'm like, perfect. Someone's like, we need a joke here. It's a demon. It's a fiend. Those are the same thing.
They're doing the same thing. It was like, I'm pretty sure it was like a demon. And the cop was like, it sounds like a classic case of angel dust.
Very funny. Like, I can't say enough about this movie.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's on Amazon right now. Everyone should rent it.
So worth it. Yeah.
So it's just
Absolutely
funny
hilarious.
and violent.
Support trauma adjacent. Uncle Lloyd's in it, by the way. I'm sure you'll see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's in like every trauma movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen many trauma movies.
I'll think of some that I will think that you wouldn't find repulsive and have you watch them.
Speaking of, I was just thinking of when I just said it's funny and violent. I was like, I wonder if, speaking of funny and violent, Evil Dead 2 is not on the list of 100 greatest comedies.
I don't think any comedy horror is on that list. Come to think of it, which is incorrect.
What would be the number one comedy horror?
Evil Dead 2.
Scary Movie?
Scary Movie's not on there at all.
Scary Movie 4? That's got Leslie Nielsen.
I'm gonna get you suckers on there though.
That's funny too.
That movie's really good.
How much for just one rib? One of the funniest things in the world. As a running joke.
Don't be a menace to South Central Society while sipping your juice in the hood isn't on there at all.
God, any weigh-ins?
Well, I'm gonna get you sucker.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only one though.
Huh.
Which is incorrect because Don't Be a Menace is funnier than I'm gonna get you sucker. Even
Yeah.
though I love them both.
Motherfucker. All right. So, yeah, that's a 3. Hard 3.
We both got threes.
3s on the Creature Feature. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the show. If you want to get in touch with us, see, the dog knows when we're wrapping up the podcast and, like, starts heading to the stairs. He's like, guys,
He wants us to leave.
it's been an hour. Let's wrap this shit up. If you want to get in touch with us, you can. upyouralleypod@gmail.com. Thank you to our buddy's brother, Bill, for letting us use their music for the theme song. Jake,
Yeah,
what do
buddy.
you got for me next week?
It's very funny you bring up Daniel Radcliffe.
Is it very funny?
Yes, because I have a movie I want you to watch.
Is it Harry Potter 2 with
It's
Kenneth
very
Branagh?
funny that we talked about comedies
Okay.
because I want you to watch a comedy with Daniel Radcliffe in
Is it a Weird Al movie?
It's weird. The Al Yankovic story.
Can't wait to talk about it.
It's a Roku original, so I'm pretty sure it's on Roku. I'm not
you
sure.
can find it anywhere.
You'll find it
So
anywhere.
that's him playing Weird Al. We talked about this briefly when we were talking about biopics.
This is what a biopic should be.
Yeah.
This is incredible
Why were we talking about music biopics?
because it's probably
No, we just talked about
Bruce
one, like,
Springsteen.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Fuck. We can't even remember our own goddamn show, Jake.
I don't remember anything ever. So,
That's fair. We
excuse
just
me.
talked about a music biopic.
But like we watched one.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you must have showed it to me.
Kneecap.
Oh yes,
Kneecap.
that was wonderful.
That's what we talked about Weird, where it was just like,
Yes.
not really the person. All right, so yeah, we'll talk about Weird, the Al Yankovic movie. Speaking of weird,
Hey, yeah,
I have a documentary for you to watch.
American Revolution by Ken Burns.
Yeah, all 6 parts. We're going to talk about history. No. Well, it's a very American documentary. It's a documentary film newly released. I had mentioned this a couple weeks ago saying, I don't know when it's going to come out, but it's out now. It's available for rental on Amazon.
Okay.
It is by documentarian Dan Farah. It is called The Age of Disclosure.
I don't know what this is.
So The Age of Disclosure is, it follows Lou Elizondo, who worked for the U.S. Defense Department, and it's all people that work for the government and work for the military talking about all the shit they've seen about aliens.
This is actually really good
People going on record.
because we had the UAP talk.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yep.
why we call them UAPs now.
Uh-huh.
If you're a real head, you
Their
know
preferred
that.
pronouns.
So
Did you just misidentify me? I am not a flying object.
Yeah,
I'm an
excuse
aerial.
me?
I prefer an aerial phenomenon.
yeah, don't even classify me as an object.
Yeah.
That's how rude.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah,
that's
brother.
a bit. That's a bit. That could be a bit. The alien gets out. He's just, did you just call me a UFO?
Daily Wire Plus would love that.
God damn it. Matt Walsh, get us. We've got this, and we've got the Are You, or What is a Comedy?
Yeah, what is a comedy?
They've probably got money lying around.
They have to give it to us.
Yeah, they're giving it to everyone else.
There's not enough on me that shows that I'm against what they do.
Everything about you. Wet Hot American Summer. Trauma. Very anti-Daily Wire.
But no, because this is a good conversation to have.
Yeah.
Because like you just said, it has been disclosed that, government's been looking at alien stuff.
Yeah, fucking Marco Rubio's in this documentary.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I know. I want to talk about why he's doing this and also doing a lot of bad stuff. It's like, if you believe in aliens, don't you have bigger fish to fry than Venezuela right now? You should be worried about space, Marco.
He's getting that cha-ching.
You little shit.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
All right, so we're going to talk about Age of Disclosure.
I love him. Daily Wire, I love that guy.
We'll say whatever you want for money. Daily Wire.
Dang straight.
All right, so thank you everybody for listening. Jake, thanks for coming over. Love you, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Love you
All
too,
right.
bud.